Hello, and welcome yet again to another issue of Daily Decluttering Digest, where we are proud to present short 5-minute videos designed to motivate you to organize your space and streamline your thoughts so that at the end of the day you can say, I was more profitably productive. And don't we all want more profitability and more productivity? This week we are talking about I'll let the man here speak for himself. This is my mentor, Darren Hardy, and this is his book, The Compound Effect, which has had a compound effect on my life, if you will. So this week we are looking at points that he makes in here and how we can use them to maximize our mojo in 2023. Monday I talked about 3 guys who leave school, and one of them, Larry, he stays the same. He doesn't make any changes for good or for bad. Scott, he decides that, I'd like to lose 10 pounds, maybe read 10 pages a day in a self-help book. Any of those little things, but do them daily and consistently, 2,000 extra steps perhaps. And Brad, well, he decides that he wants to hang out in his man cave with his big screen TV and do a whole lot of cooking with cheese and maybe install a bar down there. Well, you know where that's going to go, and nothing, no changes, big changes after 5 months or even after 10 months, really, but we visit them in 2 years, and Brad has gained 33 pounds. Scott has dropped almost 33 pounds, and Larry, well, he hasn't changed at all, but he is getting more and more bitter, unfortunately. So yesterday, I suggested that you meet Big Mo. What is Mo? Mo is your momentum. Now, it's all very well to make these new choices, but it's difficult to keep them up unless you repeat them as habits daily. And Scott had his good habits, Brad had his bad habits, but the idea is, if you're, whether it's pumping water out of a well or an engine locomotive, the idea is to get yourself started. And once you get started, like if you're pumping that water, well, then it's going to eventually come out. It doesn't happen overnight, just like clutter, but it will happen. Same with the locomotive. It won't start up right away, but boy, once it gets going, it's hard to stop a train. I think that's a slogan somewhere. Now, when we are talking about changing your life, changing your habits, we're talking about today's episode called Birds of a Feather. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, who you hang around with makes a big difference. If you are really birds of a feather, if you're hanging around people who also, say for example, Brad hangs out with the boys drinking on Friday night, whereas Scott is going to a book club. I'm generalizing here. That's going to make a difference. Certainly we adopt the habits of people around us. The media, watching the TV news. Good heavens, every time I turn on the TV, I just basically turn it off because I find it to be very negative. And the same with social media too. You just have to be careful. I'm not saying cut it out, but just be very selective. Also, your personal environment. Sometimes you may find that people around you in your work or your home can be negative, and you may want to, if you can't physically distance yourself from them, then you may need to just tune them out. And this is so that you're remembering that you matter and your choices matter, and that it's your future. More on that on Friday. Until then, we are almost at our 5-minute mark. Thank you so much for watching. Be in touch. Please just reach out. And also, I'd like to gift you with my 7 easy steps to conquer your physical and mental clutter. The link is down below. Thanks so much for watching, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now. Now let's see if this clicker will work.